Okay, so confession, obviously our favorite word in Christendom and the English language, right? So why is it so uncompelling, I guess, for lack of a better terms? Well, I think the first reason is because it's a blow to our ego. Quite frankly, confessing our sin, even though we know we've done it, brings us to the point of going, oh, I'm not perfect. And allowing other people to see that imperfection where we missed it and where we didn't get it right, at least for me, that's really difficult. Um, the second reason I would say that confession is so hard is because confession is costly. I don't know if you've ever had some confession, but well, maybe we've all had it, obviously, but confession takes something, especially if it's something against someone else or where someone else is concerned, and uh, relationships aren't always easily mended. Um, that blow to our ego, that blow to, hey, I thought I was this, and now I'm not, um, is rough. The amazing thing, though, is that when we come into confession, there's this amazing weight that's lifted off our shoulders. We allow other people, godly men, godly women, to come into our lives, trustworthy, hopefully, men and women, that can hold us up and say, hey, you're better than this. The Spirit of God on the inside of you is doing more, has done more, and this is not unto death. You're going to overcome this. And here's how we're going to help you. I've had people come into my life and speak words of wisdom and speak words of life, when I was just feeling crushed because of my own stupidity. Um, and the amazing thing is that in some ways you can say uh, that confession predates the gospel, because confession was something that John the Baptist brought about when early in Matthew, when John the Baptist is preaching. He's preaching a baptism of repentance. That idea of confession, saying, "Hey, I goofed up. I did something wrong. I need to go before God and get it right." Now, they didn't know how to do that because Jesus hadn't come yet, but just simply that idea of saying, I'm not right, I need help, leads you into the gospel. It's, Jesus himself said, I didn't come to save the well. I came to save those who knew they needed a physician. And until you recognize, I need that physician, you're on your own. It's when we call on the name of the Lord. It's when we take those things to God in prayer, is that He says He cleanses us, He forgives us, and He takes it as far as the east is from the west. And that's the power of God in that transformation to cleanse us from sin. Um, but like I said, it goes from John the Baptist into the ministry of Jesus, and then into the early church in the book of Acts. You can take it in, and even in the Acts chapter 2, when Peter is preaching, at the end of Peter's preaching, they say, what can we do to be saved? He says, let's go get baptized, and uh, and 3,000 are baptized. That idea of baptism is the idea of recognizing sin, dying to it, and leaving it behind, which is confession. So I pray, my heart is for you, if you are facing an area of sin or facing an area where you just need help, that the Lord would surround you with godly men and women who would speak the truth to you in love, that you can be open and honest with, that would lead you into confession and forgiveness, because it's a beautiful thing. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Hello here from Iowa. This is Joseph Eberly. God bless.